The average human emotion only lasts for like 90 seconds, and then after that it's your choice to move past and build past it. Okay, ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Questions of worth and feeling insecurities. 15. I had a suicide attempt. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I knew that if I changed my name, I could have a better start or restart in a way. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I'm Eliza, and I was a resident at Canopy Village when it was still Children's Village.
When I think of Eliza, I think of a strong, confident, and competent young lady. She has the biggest heart.
My life was full of darkness, and once you're surrounded by darkness and you were told by many of people that you love and trust that you are darkness, then you truly believe it. When I first met her, I was like, what are you doing here, girl? Like, what's up? But then she would have so much weight on her at first that she would just crack. And I remember one time in particular, we were driving together, and we didn't usually do this, but she had come downstairs and she was in a real low and she was wanting to call her caseworker. She was like, I have to leave, I have to get out of here, I gotta go. And so I loaded her up in the car, and for a few minutes we just listened to music. And then I held her hand, and she was asking me why she wasn't worth being treated the way she wanted to by somebody in her life at that time. And I remember getting to hold her hand and absolutely laying out for her that that person is choosing not to see your worth, and that doesn't mean that you're not worth it. It was just things like that where you get to really connect and level, but then watch her internalize what you're talking about. That's what mentoring was building a connection on a deeper level that you get to really make that difference, and they always know you're rooting for them. Coming in to not having to breathe and scratch and scrape my way to the top or live was amazing, and having people there who looked at me as Eliza and not just the person I was, and fully believing in me and who I could be, that's what I needed. Because it wasn't I couldn't do it, it was they believed that I could.
She didn't deserve the life circumstances that she had to go through, and so to see her come out the other side, so strong, finally knowing who she is, but most importantly, she knows her worth. Watching her over time find that voice, recognize that even though it wasn't always easy, that she had that worth in her and deserved all of the good things. The old me went up in flames, and from the ashes rise anew, which is Eliza, and that's what this place really helped me, is become a person I really wanted. They are my family, and they always will be my family. We cannot take credit for the work that these kids do in becoming who they're meant to be or in achieving their goals. We are only here to help them recognize their strengths, for them to recognize that their past is not their fault, and for them to recognize that while they can't undo what's been done, they can keep taking steps to move forward. And their past is a part of who they are, but it does not define who they have to be. Our work here really is more to help them see that and ignite the light that is within them, but that's not our credit to take. It's their story and it's their credit.
I guess it's pretty simple. It's just to keep going, because even whenever it's at its lowest and the hardest it can possibly be, there's got to be something good in it, you know? Something always good happens from it, even if it's going to take a little while. It always comes around in a full circle. It will be good again.
What do you think of when you see this photo?
actually, aw. I'm gonna cry.
The love that could be felt in that circle, just the absolute win that everybody felt for her, it was amazing. It's awesome.
I think of love. I think of the genuine care that our staff have for every child here. And I think of a village.